Ideal, South Dakota was stop number 4 on the Trust and Beef Sustainable Ranchers Tour. And Michelle Rook takes us to an operation known nationwide for their purebred Angus bull business and for the use of climate-smart ag practices throughout their entire operation.
Here at Jorgensen Land and Cattle at Ideal, South Dakota, their success revolves around their unique and top-tier business model, which includes livestock, soils, and wildlife. But each of those pillars revolves around conservation.
It starts with their 12,000 acres of cropland, which has been 100% no-till since 1991. Chief Agronomy Officer Brian Jorgensen says the initial goal was time and labor savings.
Then we started seeing structural and physical changes happen in that soil system,
including increasing organic matter by 1 to 2%, which aids in soil infiltration.
And when you got those big 2-3 inch rains, the water wasn't running off and causing gully washes. It was actually soaking in and being stored by the profile for the use of the crops later down the road.
Another key to soil health was diversifying their rotations to mimic Mother Nature.
So we have about a 5 to 6 year rotation that will do like 2 years of a cereal grain, 2 years of a row crop, and then maybe a soybean or an alfalfa, and then back to a spring grain.
Plus, they follow any crop they can with a diverse cover crop mix.
The cover crop is important in that it stretches the amount of time that we have a living root in that system.
He firmly believes, though, the secret to making cover crops work is having livestock.
They're going to cycle the nutrients out there. They're going to be able to consume any of the carbon that we have out there.
That's key when you're feeding the largest Angus bull herd in the country. However, the same soil health principles apply to grasslands. So CEO Nick Jorgensen says 7 years ago they adopted rotational grazing for their cow herd.
It's been a growing focus for us that I think really has made a measurable difference in our pasture land's ability to carry cows and be resilient, in times of drought or other stress like that.
Jorgensens are also leveraging technology to save labor and costs with virtual fencing.
We can get very granular about where the cattle graze, when they graze there, and at the same time we know where they are all the time, and we don't have to put infrastructure out there.
Plus they compost all their manure from the feed yard.
So we've got a more spreadable, better product to spread out on our soil.
The third pillar of their business is wildlife.
Where we're standing right now is the Lazy J Grand Lodge, which we've had since 2012. It's basically a hunting lodge.
We do guided pheasant hunts and weddings and things like that, and we're actually in the middle of developing a golf course here.
And their conservation practices help them provide habitat for the pheasants, but they also utilize cover crops.
It creates really good habitat for them in the fall that provides a food source and a cover source that they wouldn't have otherwise.
This agritainment business has helped them diversify and spread their risks, but at the core is still their desire to preserve these resources for the future.
Conservation is baked into just about everything we do here at Jorgensen Land and Cattle.
All right, thanks Michelle, and that's all the time we have this morning. We're sure glad you tuned in. From all of us here at Ag Day, I'm Clinton Grivis. Have a great day.